Say the more we drink special amber, special amber, special amber. More we drink special amber, and the happier we shall be.
We got half the boys at the dojo house, and we got other half of us over here at dojo. Just training as usual, just continuing on. Unfortunately, due to the level 4 lockdown, can't really travel much, so can only go out and get our essentials and whatnot. But we're still going out for our walks and going out for our runs, just at the parks, just local. I'm glad we made the decision to move here because get more one-on-one time with our coaches and just work on what we need to work on.
So my older brother, he went to a gym, so it's like down the road from where we stayed. It was Balmora Liga. It's the trainer, his name is Lolo Hemuri. He used to train like Mark Khan, Ray Sifo, Ronnie Sifo, Jason Studdy, all those guys. Yeah. So I was like, oh, it'd be cool to like go and learn from the best and stuff. My name is Elisha Taito, 30 years old, and I'm from Auckland, New Zealand.
Where do you need to be?
2012, I moved down to Wairu for the basic training, so I spent 4 months down there to try and get into the army. And then when I finally got into the army, I got posted to Palmerston North. So I lived there for about 4 years. I moved to Rotorua, spent about a year there, and spent 2 years in Tauranga before I moved back to Auckland.
Right, what's the first thing you might do? Right? Watch this. Oh, I can arm drag you from here. All right, so now what's he gonna do, okay? What was your next thing, what you would try to do to get out of here? All right? What's your thing to do from here? Ah! Boom.
When the lockdown was in, I was shucks, I was busy because like it kind of all happened real quick. They were like, oh, you guys can come stay at the dojo and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, sweet. I just had to quickly like gather all my gears and stuff, and then like chuck it in the car and drive like to the dojo. So staying here like the last like fortnight's been pretty cool. Yeah, I've managed to learn quite a bit.
That's the first one.
Boom, he's established.
So he goes for your face.
Face, or he tries to hit you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
He's trying to escape.
Hold up, yes.
Yes.
To be honest, like I figured those guys would come here. I mean, I need to be on mission, and like if everybody did come here, it would have been like clusterfuck. But like, I kind of understand their perspective, but at the same time, it's like, Fali-san always says, like, how bad do you want it? If you want to go across to Japan, you guys should have been here. It is what it is.
Yes.
Stay out.
21 fights. So I had 14 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, and like 3 knockouts.
Yeah. Now what? Good, control the wrist.
For me, I normally get like tunnel vision and stuff when I get into the ring. I kind of like tune everything else out. You hear your opponent and stuff, but yeah, it's a rush. It's a rush.
Get up. And that's just me knowing how to control my center of gravity. Every movement he does, I know how to shift. Just wherever he's going, I'm gonna shift it. Same thing here. You know, I've got him here. If he moves, I know how to shift my weight. I know how to shift my weight.
I was just chilling at home. My younger brother was like, he could give like wrestling a go. I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, they're doing like the intake and stuff, so there's a good chance like some of the boys will be able to make it and like go across to New Japan. And like it was something I always wanted to do, but to be honest, it was something I never really thought I'd get into. So when the opportunity presented itself, I was like, stuff it, like you only live once. I'm not getting any younger, I'm like 30 now, so I figured I'd give it a go.
Learn what it is you can feel.
That first day we only did like 300 squats, and then now we're doing like 1,000 plus. So it's pretty cool to see the progress and stuff. But I'm not gonna front. There was some trainings I was like, what the am I doing? It's freaking hard. Got into like the grappling and the submissions and that. I was like, hey, yeah, it's completely different. In terms of the striking and stuff, I found I'm able to incorporate like some of what I knew, try and adapt it to wrestling. To be honest, there's like quite a bit of times where I was frustrated because I felt like I should be getting it like, relatively quick and stuff, just because like I'd done like martial arts stuff. I guess the best way to be able to do anything is by actually doing it. So I just gotta keep at it. Yeah, eventually we'll get to the desired result.
Grab his back. Yeah.
The thing I didn't know about pro wrestling was like it's really difficult. Like if you watch a match, like a lot of what they do, like you don't really notice all the subtle stuff. There's like so many like little nuances and stuff, like being able like aware of like your surroundings and that, and like it's really technical. Like there's a lot of thinking involved. Where you gotta gotta be like constantly thinking about like what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing? Like it's buzzy. It's been real cool. Man.
Marchman.
We're just practicing some striking yesterday and the day before, and like obviously you're doing it with control, but when you're striking someone, you get struck. Sometimes it hurts. That is what it is.
Here's something that I discovered about New Zealand after I've been here for a time, coming from America, right? You come here and you are in with both feet, okay? And you come here, if you want it, you are completely immersed. You are away from the distractions. You're gonna be living and breathing this in a new world for all intents and purposes, right? And not only are we learning professional wrestling, but you're learning cultures of the world. I didn't even realize, because we don't learn anything, I didn't realize that New Zealand was one of the Polynesian islands. I had no idea, because the people I knew from New Zealand were European people. We're here in the Polynesian community. We learn Samoan dances. We learn Tongan culture. You're going to learn the Japanese culture because we are New Japan Pro Wrestling. So there's going to be greetings and formalities that you learn from day one. You learn about the Maori culture here in New Zealand. Your worldview is going to expand once you're here for a little bit. It certainly changed my outlook, and I think made me a better person. Or at least I'd like to think so. Who's he saying this to?
To Danny. Private message to Danny.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so we were out shopping, the butchers and stuff, and then we heard about like one case being in the area, and immediately we thought, well, that's it. That's the intake. We're done. We're pretty much going to be sent home. Yeah, it was just the unknown was the big thing about it. Not knowing who was going to stay, who was going to go. Lloyd went home due to COVID. He wanted to be with his family. But understandably, if I could, I would be.
Come on, brother. 50 meters. Let's go. Big push.
I'm sort of the leader of this group. Nah, not at all.
My name's Tim Hayden. I'm 23. I'm from Brisbane, Australia.
Well, so I can't train because I've got a slight injury. It's just sort of keeps coming back every time I start doing things. So it's
You nailed that, brother. Come on, keep push. Big push. 20 meters.
Boys are handling it pretty well, considering, we're in lockdown. Things could be worse. A few of us have got tested. Nobody's had a positive result, which is good. The shoulder injury seems to be an issue with nerves in my neck. I have another MRI on my neck this time. So not really sure when that's going to take place.
Fuck!
I've definitely had lows here. I've definitely had highs. Before exhibition was really stressful for me in particular. The pressure, I think, on us was really weighing on the training sessions.
What has kept your morale up?
The boys, big time. Dan in particular has been consistently well-spirited and really funny around the house. And like all the other boys, you know, Mitch, Seb, Warren, Jake, AV-san, AJ, like all of them are great. I can't train at the moment, so I've really been relying on them to keep my spirits up because there's been some days where I've been definitely down.
We've already done 2 laps of 2 ovals. Things like close to a K, bear crawls, and running. Another 2Ks on that, and we're pretty much doing drills where our team today, because we're in like week 9, the fatigue and injuries start to pile up, but it's not about kind of stopping, it's just about nursing that and pushing through to the end. So we've got guys with sore ankles, Achilles, sore shoulders, and just general soreness, but we're doing drills that we can still go at 100% or push your body as hard as you can to get through and continue that. Work ethic is what we do at the dojo, and prove to Farley-san, Tony-san, that just because we're at the house, we're not having a vacation, and we're pushing harder, if not harder, than what they're doing right now. So hopefully they see this.
Today has been a pretty tough day mentally for us from Australia. Like we found out today that pretty much any options we had to get back to the country in the foreseeable future is not there anymore, just due to COVID and the lockdown here in New Zealand. To get this on all days is really even more important. This honey, just I can't find it here, so I miss it. She sent that over. My favorite body lotion. Can't buy that here, and it's really expensive back in Australia. So she sent that to me too. And then this here, this is a Toro. My partner, she's Peruvian. She was born in Peru, and so this is like a little symbol that is supposed to sort of ward off any bad spirits and any bad luck. And this is one that is in our room at home. But I've never been in this position before. I've been away from someone that I care about so much for such an extended period of time, and then obviously everything that's happened in between. I couldn't even answer how I'm going to feel when I see her. I feel like there's going to be a lot of tears from both of us. Just a lot of hugs, a lot of love.
This experience has taught me to appreciate my loved ones a lot more. People at home I really care about, and I don't often express it enough. Some lonely moments here, and I really wish back home I expressed, you know, it's those times where you don't feel too great that, yeah, just want to see your mum, just talk to her a bit. Yeah, I miss wrestling back home too, like training. Yeah, the weather too, God. Oh, it rains so much here.
Get out of the shot about your mushrooms.
Broccoli, what is wrong with your mom?
I'm the essential worker of the household, and I'm essential as, and I gotta let them know. I'm essential as, alright? Take care of me. All you guys, non-essentials. But it's okay, you know? But basically, you know, just keeping an eye on things. I just gotta keep that mask on, keep my distance. It's pretty chill, pretty easy job. Streets are just clean of just anything. There's nothing going on.
Drills. Have you spent much time in the gym before? Like, have you done much weight training?
Not the most.
It would have been nice to have a full gym set and have bars and have cable machines and everything like that, which the dojo offers. But we're lucky enough that we've got some sandbags, some kettlebells. The weight's light, so we aren't really able to do much heavier stuff. But the good thing is that we're able to still incorporate weights into our training with circuits and all those different things. So Instead of just doing, your typical squats and push-ups every day, we're able to, put a bit more weight in and obviously teach guys that haven't really had much time in the gym before, kind of just your basic proper techniques. That's it. Nice.
Timeout. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now it's at the free throw line here in the second. And against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up.
Like, keep your title. Get out of here, bitch! Woo! Oh, Rick, you're doing it all game. Rick, send them off. Barry boy! Barry boy! Oh, true. No. Remember the name! Remember the name! Reset. Oh, Barry boy! Woo! Let's go! Champ, boy! Champ! Nah, fuck reset. Do you think you're good? What's your rule? Hurry up, bitch. Let's go. Now what's your fucking rule? Hurry the fuck up. Let's go. No, let's go.
You work on your game tonight, beat somebody to get somebody. That's my rule.
Gee, that's the bullshit rule ever, G. Fuck, you wanna fuck someone up, G? I wanna fuck him up the most, G.
Hey, Dan, shut the fuck up! Hey, Dan, listen. Relax. The fucking game is wild.
Can't relax.
Go outside.
Definitely lost my stuff today, but that was a long time coming, and it wasn't even over the game. More reasons to why it got to that point, but yeah, kind of the reason why this dude's moving out of my room.
T's being a lazy fuck, and they're moving him out of the single room and putting him back in the double room because he keeps fucking around and being lazy and not training properly and making stupid little fucking comments. He hasn't been cleaning around the house. So he got put in there when the boys had their COVID tests. It's a privilege to have that much space to yourself in a house full of so many guys. It's been a long time coming, I think. So finally, I think Dan was the one who tolerated his shit the most, and Dan's had enough. So they're moving his shit. Personally, I think if there's an issue with the house, fucking just fuck off and leave the house. But it's not really up to me. So.
That's the biggest thing I've picked up here, that this is a fight, and that's exactly what strong style is. It's a fight, and you're going to win. You need to win. Otherwise, you're going to get your ass kicked, I guess. Different way to approach how I wrestle. A lot less cartoony and a lot more, this is a fight. I feel like COVID has really interrupted this intake, and it makes it feel like maybe the job isn't quite done here for me. Or maybe I didn't get the full experience. In that aspect, I really want to come back, and I'd love to do it properly. But I want to go see my family, of course, and relax, mentally switch off, I think, is the big thing for me.
Rich is my cousin. We grew up together. Growing up with Rich was pretty cool. We used to pretty much do like everything together. Like family was like really involved in the church and stuff. Most of the time it was just us being kids, just like getting up to mischief and stuff.
It's good for us to get in here and get our one-on-one time with the pictures of it. It helps me out a lot because I'm going through freaking struggles, but man, it's always good to know that you got your family there. I can't stop because my family's there. He's not stopping. Why am I stopping?
Yeah, we could like set them in on stuff.
Because they don't want to be nice to them. Sometimes he picks me up during the run, so I guess that's one good thing he does for me.
be a part of the docuseries and keep training, come to the dojo. And out of what, 11, 12, 13 guys, we had 4.
We basically had 4 hours to decide. So everybody had to scramble. But, you know, you gotta really weigh your options. I was the same. I was either gonna get locked down in town.
Yeah.
And not do any work, or come here and work, train with the boys, with you.
Straight away, the excuses came.
Am I gonna be comfortable? Is there gonna be food?
The floor's too hard.
The floor's very hard. Oh God. Will there be warm milk for me in the evening? Mother always made milk.
So we've moved T out of my room, and he's now in the room with the rest of the other boys, just so Jake-san can keep an eye on him and try and keep him on track. And I now have Mitch in my room. Not a bad trade, but not a great trade. Oh, so this is what Seb sounds like. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know where the fuck T is right now. Like it's taking too long. His shift is just. The time now is 12:12. I just asked what the time was. What's the time? Got some news for you, Gene. It's bad news. G, they moved you out of my room because I had my spares today. So they moved you out of my room, G. You're in the big room with Jake and all of them, G. And see you on.
Why'd they move me? Move the spaz.
Nah, they were like, nah, G, because they want you to wake up on time too, so.
Alright. Well, it is what it is. I mean, have you seen Game of Thrones? Come on now. Littlefinger, you gotta see everything coming, right? And then every single bad thing that could possibly happen, it's all happening at once in your mind all the time. That way when shit goes down, you're never surprised. Come on now. We've seen this. And the Red Wedding's coming too, alright?
Well, we're now known as the New Zealand Dojo, so anybody who comes here is part of the New Zealand Dojo. And we've decided to give them tracksuits, which means you're being branded as one of New Japan's trainees. But because of this lockdown, we've figured out who deserves it and who doesn't. So we're gonna head over there tomorrow, and we're gonna have a little chat with these boys, and we're gonna basically strip them of their colors, strip them of their identity, so to speak. Apparently, I heard you guys don't want to break the laws or break the rules. But you're willing to risk somebody else's life to come and film you. How smart does that sound? And I gave you guys the chance. Get to the dojo if you want to be part of this. Get to the dojo.
As far as I'm concerned, y'all can pack your shit, get an Uber, and get the fuck out of here right this second.